Hi, everybody. Thomas Miller on the Fun Astrology video podcast. Let's take a look at the setup for the weekend. I've got the chart set here too, Thursday the 27th. Then we're going to look at tomorrow the 28th. And then we're going to look at the United States chart because I've got something I'm just kind of playing with that I want to show you that ties into tomorrow's big aspect. All right, so let's get there first through today. The first aspect today is Mercury at 11:15 will conjoin Venus. Now, Venus is in retrograde, went into retrograde last weekend, right? So Venus is a little tender right now, and so are people who might be dealing with exactly what we talked about last week, those deeply personal, most important to us issues. Now, Mercury can come in hot, as you know. So be a little gentle and be a little careful with people. It's a good time to practice that count to 5 over this weekend because you don't want Mercury to grab a hold of your tongue and you say something that might land with somebody who's going through stuff that you wish you hadn't have said. So that's the first one. Then look at this. This is kind of interesting. So the moon moves into Sagittarius tonight at 8:23 p.m. Eastern. Sitting right here, meeting it, is the part of fortune. I like to call that the cosmic rabbit's foot in your pocket. It's like where the universe has your back. Well, as we're moving from the deep introspection and passion and introspection of Scorpio into bombastic Sagittarius, there's the part of fortune, which is kind of like Jupiter, behind the scenes, if you will, waiting for you, saying, hello, what can I do for you today? So you got a little bit of a blank check from the universe right there. Be careful how you fill it in. You might just get what you want. All right, now let's look at the chart for tomorrow. I'm going to change this here. Now we roll up to Friday at 2:34 p.m. And the reason I wanted to point this out is because Pluto, once again this week, squares the nodes of the moon. Here's the south node in Libra, north node opposite in Aries, and Pluto now again today at 2:34 at an exact degree and minute square. They just did this same thing on Monday. And the reason, again, this is important is because every time something changes signs. So Thursday, the moon entered Sagittarius. Friday, just after midnight Eastern time, Mercury moves into Virgo. Every planet or the moon that changes signs, when it changes signs, it encounters Pluto and the nodes of the moon in some kind of an aspect. And that makes it extra strong and extra powerful. And the theme of that is all about transformation. Now, keep that in mind and let me show you the United States chart. Now, this is the Ebenezer Sibley chart, well-respected, 5:10 p.m. on July 4th, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. But look here, Pluto in retrograde, in a water sign, is opposite natal Pluto, which is in the second house at 27 degrees, also in retrograde. And the nodes of the moon are in the sign that they just left. So the north node was in Taurus, the south node was in Scorpio, and this was the market crash of October 29th, 1929 that began the Great Depression. Pluto was opposite natal Pluto and was just moving from the sun onto and toward Mercury. It didn't get there because of the retrograde, this swing, but it was moving in that direction. And you think about Mercury rules business, and that was the setup for the market crash. This transformation of Pluto aspecting itself in the United States chart. Well, what do we have today? Well, here it is, 27, 28 degrees. There they are. Pluto is moving back. It won't get to the exact minute and degree, but it will go back into 27 degrees before it turns direct. So here we are again with Pluto, the first time that it's come all the way around and back to where it originally was in 1776, with the nodes of the moon now, and this is today's or tomorrow's chart, today's chart, Thursday's chart, but there are the nodes of the moon with that square. And you just have to look and think and wonder what kind of transformation is at hand. Something is up. We just haven't seen it yet. But I wanted to bring that out so that you could see what's going on in the collective. And then for us individually, this is a wonderful time to move something out. That's Pluto's theme, right? The cocoon. You move something out in order to move something in. So push something out, bring in something new, and that thing that you bring in new under this Pluto aspect, guided by the universe, guided by your intuition, is going to be far greater than that which was removed. I hope that helps. Transformation is afoot, and this is a great weekend to spend some time thinking about it. I'm going to take some time and do that and continue my little break, so I'll see you next Monday on the Fun Astrology podcast, both audio and video. And we will do our Saturday special with Ray Merriman's market analysis, so join us on the audio podcast for that. Thanks for watching.